Epic and go die in a hole. Well, I mean, like I said, I have no real issues with Epic. I mean, yes, it's a inferior store, but I have not the vitriol that a lot of people have for it. The game is rather loud. Let me... Now, this may be because I'm having to do... Right. Is that more like normal levels for you? Presumably that's a little more on par with our normal background noise. Somewhat better. Okay, we will go with somewhat better. So, I can't remember... The load tune is giving you a headache. Uh-oh. What, just the... So what is on the docket for you today then? If I mean, a lot of it was going to be preparing for, you know, tearing the system apart tomorrow. You're kind of at a loss, aren't you? Right. Let's check temperatures on stuff. The base is a lot warmer than I would like it to be. The water is 32 degrees. Going through the pipes at 27. This is going to kill our food supply. So coming through at 27, losing 3 degrees. Oxygen's coming out at 37. Because I'm not routing it through at the moment. I'm trying to cool the water off. So we're sacrificing heat in the base in order to try and cool the water. And then we'd just set about doing our cooling this way, hadn't we? Though, I kind of know we're about to run out of gas? Yes, we're about to run out of gas. Because this is down in 0.2 cycles, yeah. And it will be down for probably about 30 cycles. So maybe we should go around, try and conserve some energy. So turning off unnecessary gear. Maybe even the incubator. Right, let's start that. So that is disabled. Yeah, I think I'd gone around and gone, okay, let's disable a bunch of stuff. Just to save us some power whilst the gas is down. Right, okay, that can be down, that can be down. That's not doing anything anyway. It's disabled. As long as they come and fill up this. It's either going to be GTA or Watch Dogs, depending on your buddy's availability. It looks like tomorrow's docket is Watch Dogs. Okay, so your friend isn't around. And is it still the 45 out of 100 figurines or whatever it was? Okay. Maybe we should disable this as well, because this is going to be a huge power draw. No, it is already 4 out of 100, 45. Type Ming. See what I mean? Yeah, I mean, words are hard. This is well established. Right. Carve through that, get more oil. I think we're probably going to rely on oil whilst this is out of commission. There is one egg there, but we'll just have to let it hatch naturally. I really want to conserve power whilst we can. At least until we know how long this is going to be out for. All I'm getting is next dormancy is 0. We've got to wait. Okay. Anything else we can work on in the meantime? That's not going to draw power. How about we actually kill this as well? We're just going around switching off a load of stuff. Is the water 23.7? I mean, each turn, if we can knock it down like by 3 degrees as time passes by. Can I get any more crops in here? Maybe we replace the bristle blossom here. Could we do more mushrooms? We could potentially do more mushrooms. This is something we could try. Right, let's do... Of course, there's always an idiot, isn't there? Right. Okay, put some ladders in so you can do that lot. Right. Hey, Panda! It's a case of, it's alright, you're not showing up just as we end today. How's your day going? How's the week been, in fact? It is almost the end. I'm concerned about food. 175. It's not too bad, but I've got nowhere to put brine, really. Let's just reject. Right. Let's essentially just going to put some more doors here, and we're going to replicate this, but just make it a bigger mushroom farm. Finally got in time. My week begins 4-6 nights done. Oh, okay. So it's what? How much is this? A couple of days off or what? But I mean, how is the new gig? I mean, my week's not been too bad. I have felt a little frazzled over the last couple of days. But it's not too bad. I mean, I would say I can't complain, but I'm pretty good at complaining. This is a well-established fact. Right. Right, do we know how long this is out for? This is out for 26.9 cycles. 27 cycles, that would take us to 735? So we're going to be relying on coal and oil. I built this here just so we can possibly put a couple more coal generators in. And you know what? I am going to put these on the automation as well. It's been alright. The sleep schedule has been fucked up several times, though. Anything else we can work on? Right. Still waiting on our doors. Let's give these a little bit of a nudge. Stuff like this lot can be deconstructed. We don't need these anymore. But, I mean, I would say you opt to go to bed at like 4 in the morning, noob. But this is basically because you're just on like... You're practically on a European kind of time cycle, aren't you? Hey, Scales! How is cycle 708? Well, we have just lost gas. Our natural gas guys has just gone down. So I'm frantically going around turning off anything I figure is non-essential. I'm a little concerned about food supply. Because, you know, start of last session, we were at like 450. We've gone down to 172. So I want to maybe err on the side of caution by... Well, first of all, I want to make sure there's no pipes behind that. No, we're good. Possibly putting some more food in here. I think we can probably get away with putting a couple of lights in here. We'll make some more bristle blossom down here. So we want furniture, don't we? Power this lot up. Hey, Bolshak! Just make sure you have no allergic... We have one allergic dupe in the entire base. Thankfully, they have priority on the old massage table. You've got the flu! Oh, no! Oh, it's the actual flu jab that did it for you. Let's dig up this lot and turn them into Bristle Blossom. Right, and we shall put some more mushrooms in here. This lot is going to be bristle. This lot will be more mushrooms. This is going to get pretty cold down here. Flu vaccine's working wonders again. Just shows how much good at English John is. What else did I miss? Is it day one, or have you been suffering a while? Oh, what, the flu vaccine? Doesn't it normally like take? They say it takes like 2 weeks to like work into your system, so it's within those first 2 weeks. Haven't had a jab in over 24 years, and then yesterday I got... Okay, so it's pretty much immediately. Wow, okay. I got a flu jab about 3 weeks ago. Thankfully, it didn't really affect me. Right, let's go 35. Because nobody seems to be coming and filling these things up, do they? Because they should be putting coal in at least these two. That really shouldn't work that way. Because, I mean, it could be a case of you were already incubating a flu bug before you got the jab. That's the problem. I mean, it shouldn't really kick in. Because it's also supposed to be, like, very, like, minor, like, flu-like symptoms. So the fact that you've come down with flu whilst you've got... just after you've taken the jab kind of sounds like you already had the bug inside you. Let's see. 23.9, yes. So, I mean, we're not losing much out of it, but it's something. Like I said, if we can possibly bring down the temperature in here as well. 41 has come down. It was 44 before. 40 up here. So yeah, we are actually bringing down the overall temperature of that. So we might survive. Right. Let's put some more fungal spores in here. Right. And hopefully our food supply goes up. Water up here is about 60 odd degrees. Well, somewhere between 55 and 60 degrees. If we can cool this lot down a reasonable amount. We don't seem to be doing any more digging here. I think whilst power is low, well, supply of raw materials is low, we shall focus on trying to get utilizing these more than anything. Your immune system isn't exactly the greatest, since I also have asthma. When I get cold, it stays with me for a couple of months. Oof. But I mean, is this why you've been given the flu jab? Because you have asthma? Because you're in like one of those at-risk groups, so you get it for free and that, don't you? Yeah, that's the this is the water that's come out of converting the like salt water, which comes out at, you know, best part of 100 degrees, and then the water that's also flushed through our smelter, and that comes out at 60 to 70 degrees. So it has lost a bit. So we've nixed about maybe 15 degrees off with the system we have already, but this isn't pumping at the moment. We're actually utilizing the main reservoir. This is why at the moment it's like 28 degrees. And then once it's flushed through the cooling system, it's coming out at 23, 24 degrees. Asthma with flu is probably not a good combo, no. So is it like chest flu type thing, or is it the whole shebang? As in you've got like stomach flu and all that? Is it like particularly potent, shall we say? And why is nobody putting any coal in these? Insufficient supplies? I can't believe that. Coal. We have 64 tons of the stuff. 0 kilos of 64 tons allocated. This should be... They should be pumping coal into these. Well, that's wired up with that, so that's not actually going to get filled up. So if we force them to go put coal in both of these, at least we know we've got a bit in reserve. And in the meantime, as far as it used to, besides, maybe the dupes passed some environmental regulations overnight. Possibly. They've introduced some kind of Clean Air Act, you know, whilst waiting around in 3.3 tons of CO2. It ain't exactly clean air at the moment, is it? Do I need to go find a vein of coal just to force them to deliver? That's right. We got some here. Here we go. If we forced you to dig up this, there's some coal in here somewhere. Maybe. There's certainly coal here. Seriously, I mean, why aren't they delivering? The alarms have been going off for ages. There's 3, 4 idle people. We've got one suit turned off just to preserve some air supply. Ah, that's why. This is backed up for some reason. Ah. That would explain it. Okay, what can we do here? This is not flowing because... a temperature thing, probably? Well, let's... I don't know how we got hydrogen in here. It's probably because things aren't flowing at the moment. Vapor rub, tea, rest, and chicken soup. Always with the chicken soup, yes. Chicken soup with plenty of, like, chili in it. That clears out the sinuses. Where to put my menthol tissues? Right. Okay, I think it's a temperature sensor thing, isn't it? Currently at 35. I don't know why it's warmed up so much. Let's put this at 40 just to flip the switch. This should go down then, yeah. I don't know. Ah, that might be why we're trapping hydrogen. We need to put that back on. Yes, here we go. We need to put this back on its own power supply. We turned it off just so we could back some gas through. Can I look at my piping? It's the ends there. Right. I think if we position this like so, that should be going in the right pipe. Yes. Okay. And the air moving through this is at 21 degrees. So yeah, we can yeah, I think it just conked out slightly. So we can go back down to 35, that's fine. Just eat some wasabi then if you want to clear out your sinus. I mean, why eat it if you definitely want to clear out your sinuses? You know, just chop up a fine line and snort a line of wasabi. Blow the back of your head out. Right. Ah, one of them's been done. What about the other one? Good. Right. Well, maybe let's go back to 9s on this then. Good. Right. Okay. We've got to wait another 25 cycles. Oh! Wonderful coming in with a couple of raiders! How are we? Welcome, raiders! And I need to check with you guys. Again, I was like tweaking audio settings. Was that ear-bleedingly loud? Hey, wonderful! Shall we do it? Oh, look, I've got to do the right thing. Now I've got to spell this right. There we go, thank you. As I was doing it, noob. This is why I have mods. Because I'm useless. Raid alert was just right, thank you. I finally got the balance right. So you play some Oni as well. How are you getting on? And where have you got to? How many cycles deep are you? And which biome did you start off in as well? Yes, yeah, I purposely made it Metal Gears just for my own entertainment. My own edification for the raid alert sound. Also, I missed that, wonderful. Could have done with sleeping instead of streaming, but made some progress. I mean, how early or late in the day is it for you, then? The statement that you could probably be sleeping makes me think you may be on the other side of the world to me, and it's rather late. But yeah, hopefully your day has been productive. If a little lacking of sound rest for the mind. Oh, you went with Arborea, dealing with molten lead biome, recovering food, and working on improved fuel oxidizers. Ooh. You just woke up an hour ago, went to bed at 6 a.m. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Any particular reason why the 6 a.m. Getting into bed? That I'm imagining was a very long day. And a much deserved. Why are you just supplying me with salt water? I don't want any more. I've got an entire geyser of the stuff up here. This should be shortly after I get up. If I slept. Okay. Had a nap in the afternoon and couldn't. Oh, okay, right. You broke your own sleep cycle by having a brief nap. Don't you hate that? You just feel like, okay, I need to recharge my batteries a little. I'll just have half an hour. You have, an hour or two, and then your body clock's fucked. Okay. Now, what was it coming through at? 37? It's coming down slowly, and the water should be coming down slowly as well. So again, we're still going through at 28, coming out at 24. We're cooling it somewhat, but not massively. I'm kind of tempted to, replace all the hydrogen here with air. The only problem is I'm a little concerned about pollutants. I kind of want to seal this off. Do a 3-door lock. Pull all the hydrogen out completely. Oh, I'm just on the first one, the beginner one, because this is our first time back after a while. So I felt I'll make it easy for myself. We'll just go with the most generic biome. But the next one we'll probably do the ice biome one. Whether it's because the colony implodes on itself, or we just get bored and do our usual trick of hit 1,000 cycles, we'll just melt everything. You did some work on the Gundam you brought on Tuesday. Weren't you getting a slightly bigger one? giggity. No, I think you said you were going up a size, and it was, or is this the one that was because the commission one you were going to do you sold, so you're having to get a replacement? So I'm tempted. We could flush out the hydrogen, just put oxygen in here. The oxygen will cool off, and then we pump it through. So what's the story for this game? They move somewhere with no oxygen. Ah, the origins of it is... So, nobody really knows why we're here, but we're on a weird stray asteroid. We basically initially print in, the entire world is covered in stone, and there's just this tiny little gap here with this printing pod, and 3 dupes pop out, and then it's just carve your way out, make your own base, try and survive. But yeah, it's basically a kind of a city builder. You're building a base. It's all 2D and all that kind of thing. But it's a survival game, survival city builder type game. But you're building a base in space, and eventually you're supposed to build rockets and leave the asteroid and go and visit other worlds. Well, other asteroids, because strangely there's ruins here. I mean, we can show you somewhere. Ruins, and they seem to have elements of Earth on them, like just some computer desks, or where have we got some other ones? Well, I guess there's still this left here. So we've got some, random computer desks and things like that, buried in the world. Like RimWorld, yeah, but sideways instead of top down. Exactly, that's probably the easiest way to explain it. I always suck at explaining things in the simplest terms, don't I? The ashtray turn red was brought before you could get it, so that we were getting instead of picking up the Tuesday next week. Okay. Dupes are supposed to land on the surface of the asteroid, but instead get printed out inside. I don't know whether it's supposed to be they're supposed to land on the surface. I feel like... Okay, I'm going to write my own, lore for this. This is, Earth technology that, didn't activate, but there was something destroyed Earth. All these asteroids are actually chunks of Earth, and then something triggered the printing pod hundreds of years after the explosion, and I guess they're humans? Are printed off, but the weird clones of humans get printed off, and they... I mean, I wouldn't say they're exactly bright, these little dupes, but they have instinct to survive, and I'm here to enable them. Maybe. I've tinkered, but I've never really done the building the rocket stuff. It's normally because I mean we were playing it mostly week after week whilst it was doing all its updates, and I wanted to see what the new stuff was with each of the updates. So I never really got to the end stages of it before the next update came out, and we go, okay, let's reset and let's start a new colony. I mean, I could have, but it's because we do one session a week. I normally spend, the first hour or so just going, okay, where were we at last week? What are we doing? Who am I? What's going on? Okay, also, this coming through okay? 8 degrees. Yeah, significantly cooler. Right, yeah, now this is pumping, so we have plenty of hydrogen for the cooling down here. Once we get some power back and we eventually turn all this back on. The one you're working on is the GM Sniper 2. Only problem is I have with it is that no articulated fingers. And that it's a sniper rifle is green, which does not go with it. I mean, presumably you can paint the actual rifle. That's not a big thing. I mean, it's going to be some detail work, but the articulated fingers, that's going to make difficulty holding shit, isn't it? Oh, and you're complaining about there's no cybernetically enhanced war bears like in RimWorld. I mean, I presume if I get a mod, I can cybernetically enhance a one of the critters. I mean, we could have a cybernetically enhanced what's the name? Hatchling. How cold or warm would it get? I mean, currently the air in here is 24. So it'd be cooler than the oxygen passing through this. So we could do this. Okay, if I was to do something like this... let's put it here. We put a... How much hydrogen do we think there is actually there, though? Oh, so we're definitely going to flood some shit, aren't we? Comes with different fingers, so you can swap out depending on what action you want doing, but the articulated fingers would have been awesome. Yeah, it would have given you a little bit more fine control in, like, modelling them, I guess. Again, you've not put any coal in these. I guess I start worrying when we see the batteries are getting low, but... I don't trust using the automation because they still neglect filling these damn things up. If only the mod worked for the refilling the coal generators. I wouldn't have to worry about, like, manually nitpicking and forcing them to do what I want them to do when they're supposed to do it. We're still a bit warm. Okay, let's... start deconstructing stuff. We're going to use do our usual trick of... In fact, I could go crazy and we could have, like, a 4-door. Try and ensure that no stray gas gets in. Yeah, why not? Let's start putting some blocks in here. And I want to block this off whilst we seal it up. Make you only go one way. A bit warm. That looked like the center of the Inferno from Hell. Which bit looked like the an Inferno? I mean, we have got some very hot spots, I will say that. I mean, obviously it gets a little warm around the volcanoes. In here is pretty warm. Because we forced it to get up to 70 degrees in order to try and... Because we were getting a lot of the long-haired slicksters, and I wanted... Actually, get disabled. Normal ones, because we wanted oil. Hey, doesn't play well! How am I doing? Not too bad at the moment. Also, how's my downloads doing? Oh, we are at... well, apparently we're at 38.9 gigabytes. We might actually be playing The Outer Worlds in the second half today. And presumably you guys have not seen like any weird glitches. Because we have been spending the last hour or so downloading whilst streaming, which is never really advisable. I mean, traffic's going out and traffic coming in. There is a two-way street there, but I would prefer not to. What's the ding, 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 ding? Excuse me. Something was going ding, 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 ding. And just passes out. Come on, chipset. This is no time to sleep on the job. Let's do... I have a feeling it's this is the game updating. It's rewriting stuff to the hard drive. I'm getting weird sound effects. Hopefully it's not freaking you guys out as much as it is me. So this just might be the final parts of it installing. It says it's verifying at the moment, so it's almost there. My computer starts to smolder. It's because I'm trying to do too many things at once. Right, are we finally getting something useful to print out? We'll take the copper. What the hell? Wom. We need an X-Files intro? Okay. I mean, make a note of it in the Discord. I can look at trying to get that. You mentioned about should have been a BJ. What was the story about it? It was named after your dog or something. I feel like the weird sound effects are an indicator we should maybe throw a save in here, just in case. Just before, everything gets, implodes on itself. Now, we could, put a valve here and possibly push some extra hydrogen into this system. Kind of like with the signal wires. We could bring one round and maybe we have it on a shut-off. Apart from... Ow! I remember well, sir. I tried... Should have been a HJ, but they weren't fooled. Okay, well let's try this. Let's put a shut off. I guess we can just remove that. Deconstruct you. I mean, it was at 30 degrees, so this is coming down slowly. I mean, if it's like maybe just a second or two. As I said, make a note of it in the Discord, and I will look, see if there's any kind of X-Files sound effect we can do. But I mean, the list of sound effects is getting pretty extensive now, isn't it? Yes, they are. You know, I mean, the vaguest sound of like a TIE fighter or a lightsaber going off. And it was always the joke that George Lucas was going to sue. Well, now it's Disney will sue, won't they? Right, I was going to do my gas shut-off. Ooh, hang on a second, I was seeing... Apparently we're having carbon dioxide seep into there. Where the hell's that coming from? We had some leak seep in somewhere. I mean, it's not too bad. It will still get sunk down into the basement of our base, but we need to keep tabs on that kind of thing, don't we? Okay, I was going to do some automation wiring, which comes out. We will need... this could be an issue. Can I... Well, let's if I delete those there, and then route it round, I can put a bridge across. That's not an issue. What you think about poor CEOs? Do you know that every 5 minutes a multinational, multi-billion-dollar CEO struggles to fill their Ferrari? Oh, the humanity of it all! Right, let's do that. Then we want a bridge in here. Then we want to carry on our wiring all the way across. I mean, the air in here is getting a little thin, but it's We're still getting our steady flow. We've got a bit of CO2 seep in, but oh well. The temperature in here is... it's getting warmer. Not too happy about that. It's getting warmer. Right. And this is out for another 10 cycles? 20 cycles. 19.5 cycles to go, yeah. I'm going to rely on them putting coal in here and keep cranking that handle for the oil refinery. .3 coming out 25. So for some reason the temperature's gone up in here. Okay, right. We should be able to connect up the rest of this piping. And I've got to hope this isn't a storage for these. I guess if it's not, it may back up, and we might be able to put like another storage tank there. Okay, right. As soon as this wiring gets done as well, we will start siphoning off the hydrogen and potentially filling this place with O2 as opposed to hydrogen in there. We cool it off and then we start piping it round, because then it should have a little bit of cooling effect. And I'm wondering whether we put a delay on this so that we've got more of a steady flow of water rather than the on-off. Because this might eventually start cooling this down, because I mean we're dripping in cooler water than that's actually in the tub. I guess we could also hope for... we could go siphon some more ice. Sure, we could do that. If they're not busy. Actually, maybe not this side. This side, they're kind of quiet, aren't they? Let's go collect ice. Let's put that one further up. Oh wow. Any ice we actually collect should get stored. Okay, we got that wire connected, which should be correct, yeah. Screw it. I'm going to err on side of caution. Let's put an extra tank in here. And technically, these don't really need to be cold ones. Insulated ones. Collect what we can out of this. Hopefully it's a shit ton of hydrogen. And then we'll pump the O2 in, which... Well, essentially, I mean, all we'd have to really do is chop off this pipe here and put a vent. Turn this off for a little bit, though. So we at least fill up the volume here. And then, once we've got a decent volume of O2 in here, we essentially connect this up with this. No, we'd connect it there, wouldn't we? I mean, the O2 is not going to cool down as well as the hydrogen, because hydrogen's a little more thermally reactive, isn't it? Better for heat transfer, but it will cool down. And in the meantime, what can we do? Well, the food's holding steady. It's not gone up, it's not gone down. This bit's still too warm. Like I said, we could do with bringing down the temperature in the base. How are we with digging out this lot and collecting ice and snow? I'm pouring a lot of water down there. Maybe we should deconstruct that and put a door there. That would be helpful. Okay. This is all getting pretty chilled in here. Be fine as soon as we start running hot water through it again. I'm wondering whether we need like a stop-start. Because it's going to warm up again pretty quickly. Even if this is holding at like somewhere between -30 and -47. We pump some 70-degree water through those pipes. We're going to lose that ambient coolness. Okay. Let's do that. Right. I'm not seeing the batteries sink down. Your internet's still a mess, is it? Perma-buffering, and we're going to be lurking while the SP sorts out this shit. I feel sorry for you. I mean, thankfully, it doesn't look like it's my end, because I'm not dropping any frames. The download is fully complete now. I mean, if anybody else is suffering any issues with buffering, let me know. But you said you were having trouble with it yesterday, so it makes sense. It's still persisting, shall we say. I mean, we could just dot some Weezewarts around the base. That might actually be a quicker fix. Sure. Dot a bunch of Weezewarts around the base. I think we've got a fair few of them. It's fine on your end. Okay, at least there we're getting confirmation it's not me. I'm always relieved when it's not my problem. Right, there should be... Fairly sure we can probably scrape together more than 5 Weezewarts, but I want some larval eggs. Now these should get delivered down here, shouldn't they? Larval egg, yeah. Right, let's find them. Sweepy. 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 It was just the 3 of them? Yeah, it's just the 3 of them. The hydrogen is... not hydrogen, the CO2 is building up again. So let's start planting as many of these as we can. Start trying to bring down the temperature in the base somewhat. Food stocks have gone up a little. Good. Density of hydrogen here still at 3.5. So it's going to take a little bit for this to come down. And... do we sweep up all those eggs? No, we're still waiting for them. Yeah, we put in those errands, but they're not getting to it. Okay. I2 still flowing, still powering that. It's gonna take a while. What are hatchlings for? Hatchlings, these guys eat anything, but then poop out coal. That's their thing. I can show you in the encyclopedia. Critters. Hatch has no eyes and is completely blind, although a photosensitive patch atop its head is capable of detecting even minor changes in overhead light. Making it prefer dark caves and tunnels. When attempting to pet a hatch, inexperienced handlers make the mistake of reaching out too quickly for the creature's head. This triggers a fear response in the hatch, as its photosensitive patch of skin called its parietal eye interprets this sudden light change as an incoming aerial predator. It's difficult to classify the hatch's diet, as the term omnivore does not extend to the non-organic material it is capable of ingesting. A more appropriate term is tutomorph, or whatever, given that it can consume and find nutritional value in nearly every known substance. The proper way to pet a hatch is to touch any of its 4 feet to first make it aware of your presence. Then either scratch the soft segment underbelly or firmly pat the creature's thick, chitinous back. So yes, it will eat anything, essentially, and then it poops out coal. Very shitty coal, exactly, but coal nonetheless. And coal is good for power. Probably not good for the environment, but still, we need to breathe, and to breathe we need power. Unlimited power. Okay, yeah, I cleared that out, because I was going to put a door in here, didn't I? This continues to get colder. Right. I wonder if it's going to get warmer in here the more hydrogen we pull out of it. Sounds like your dog will eat anything except he doesn't poop anything useful. Right, let's deconstruct the high pressure valve. So then all we're doing is sucking the hydrogen out. I have a feeling this is probably going to wind up being a mistake, but it's an experiment nonetheless, and we're doing it for science. So now all the hydrogen is just going to go in the tubs. And how's our water doing? 24.7, going in at 28.9. We got plenty of oil, plus... we still haven't dug this lot out. Did we do a lower priority on this? No, it's still a 5. I guess they're just preoccupied with other shit. As long as it's providing me with power whilst we wait for another 17 cycles? 16 cycles. I'm fine with that. Also, I'm not quite sure that's how water physics works. I think it's freezing in mid-air and then melting again as it hits here. I was going to say, this should be starting to get pretty damn cold. We got snow and ice? We do have snow and ice. So we should try and grab that. Like I said, if we can pop some more ice in here. 6.7 tons at minus 1.1 degrees. Ah, this is actually going to melt soon. Which should bring down the overall temperature of our water by a degree or so, hopefully. So what did we say? There's about 3.5 kilos of hydrogen in here. 2.8 now. Kilos? Tons, sorry. 24. Yeah, it's still just deleting the 4 degrees. But hopefully, over time, that will continue to increase. Right. Can we see hotspots in the base? I guess these are hotspots. We should deal with them as well. So let's put some more planters in, and then we'll go hunting for Wheezeworts. We know we've got some up here. I wonder if I could possibly put a filter. Yeah. Because it's only going in there now. Yeah. If we were to put... Let's delete those for now. Let's put a... I mean, this is more power, I know. Now let's err on the side of caution, shall we? Is there a better way for this? Let's put it there, because then it can go up. That can come down. That can come bridged. Yeah, so we'd want something like a bridge there. This game has nice music. I mean, I have said all along, this is my chill game for the week. It can get frantic, but this is definitely switch brain off. There's something very zen about it. I don't know why. It's just, you know, I suppose it's because it's like integral, like small busy work. So you can like switch off part of your brain. Did they ever move those eggs? It looks like it. So they should be in here then. No, apparently not. Where's our eggs? Hatchling egg, larval egg. That needs sweeping up. They drop them mid-carry, I guess. Okay, those eggs definitely need picking it up. Let's enable this building. Let's try and get a bit of work done. Read some really detailed, interesting, and a bit creepy backstory on Oni. Things that lead up to the Cycle 01 on the asteroid. Oh, go on then. We could do with a bit of creep on here, couldn't we? Right. Ah, we are progressing up here, so we should get some more wheezes. I mean, do we have any in stock? Wart seed? No, none at the moment. Okay. Uh, 2.3. Lots of spoilers, though. Okay, well, I've been playing it for a while, so, I mean, I feel like I'm fairly insulated from spoilers, but, I mean, if anybody else is interested, maybe post it on the Discord with, like, spoiler warning or something like that. Anybody interested? Or just a link. I guess it's what, come from a wiki or something? Or is it fan theory? Somebody's got a fan theory and they put it on Reddit. Or has this actually come from Klei themselves? Is that water gonna... There's still ice in here, wasn't there? Oh no, the ice must have melted. So do... Oh shit. The ice melted, but not inside. God damn it. They didn't quite get to there. It's flooding the basement. Somebody dropped a cube of ice, didn't they? Yeah, the ice melted in here. We're still... Oh, well, it's 23 degrees there, so yeah. It chilled out at this point. Reddit, but seems accurate from what you can find. Game slowly lets you know through the logs. Yes. Yeah, but they tend to be like higher up. If we can find like some of the astronomical offices and things like that, you can find logs and that. They're normally the ones with the big boards. Right. Let's hope these wheezies start. I mean, we've got some green patches around them. Everything else needs cooling down, though, isn't it? Have we picked up any yet? Nope, not yet. Go for the index, the red upper book symbol. I don't know if we've got anything for logs here. It's normally you have to... My logs? Well, I guess we haven't got them in this bit. Your power just went off. It's not me, it's the entire street went dark. Ooh. I think I will go to sleep after all. Strange relics. Here you go. This is the stuff. The geographical survey and strange relics are the ones where, like, you go up to the higher offices. My duplicant discovered an intact computer during the latest scouting mission. Should not be possible. Target location was not meant to possess any intelligent life beside our own. And what's more, the equipment we discovered appears to originate from the Gravitas facility. This discovery has raised many questions, though it also provided a small clue. The machine discovered was embedded inside rock of this planet, just like how I found my pod. Death in the colony. I lost my first duplicant today. Duplicants form strong bonds with each other, and I expect I'll see a drop in morale over the next few cycles, as they take time to grieve their loss. I find myself grieving too, in my way. I was tasked to protect these duplicants, and I failed. All I can do now is move forward and resolve to better protect those remaining in my colony from here on out. Rest in peace, dear little friend. Let's put one in here. Nope, still haven't dug any out. Right. I think we might need a fourth. No, we might get away with it. 1,800 grams. Yeah, the 3 might be enough. We might have sucked out enough. But like I said, are we having an effect on the temperature of this? No. Reducing the hydrogen in there is not affecting the temperature too much, at least at the moment anyway. Yeah, I think we're slowly turning the tides on the overall temperature in the reservoir, which should turn the overall tides on the temperature in here. 33 degrees, 35 degrees. Yes, yes, we're finally... Yeah, this isn't as bright orange as it was, and we're actually getting colder spots here. Finally. So does this mean the air moving through is cooling down? 27 degrees, yeah. Considering it started off this session at 37. Still reasonable power. How cold is it down here? Minus 54. Still got decent airflow going through. We got a suit that's never been delivered. Let's see. Let's just put that there. Just in case we've got like a suit dotted around which never has been delivered. Because I never see anybody using that spot. Food's holding steady. Pretty chilled in here, but then again, we've not had any machinery going, have we, for a while? Posted the link on the Discord under general bits. Sure thing. Okay, I'll check that out afterwards. And I guess we've got to figure out if we are going to be playing Outer Worlds in the second half today. If it's a Fallout-style game, we've got to figure out what kind of build we're going to go for. Are we going to be shooty-shooty, bashy-bashy, or talky-talky? I mean, those tend to be your general choices in an RPG, don't they? hit things, shoot things, or try and talk you out of a situation. We got some polluted air in here. Yeah, the 3 tanks might actually be enough. Hydrogen is certainly thinning out in here. There is a bit of polluted oxygen, which might be a little bit of an issue. Not significant, because it's going to be too cold. It's not going to have any actual germs in it. But still. I'm going to risk drawing some extra power by enabling this. Let's see if we can pull some of the CO2 out of the basement. So, did we find it? Nope, we still haven't got any Weezewarts. Slowly digging our way through. But we have found the surface. So we might as well try and siphon off as much ice out of here before we... Oh, actually. It all gets melted from being bashed with and turned into regolith. And I do kind of want to find out what's in this vent here. Okay, we've almost filled that one. And the hydrogen's down to almost a ton. I would say there's like maybe 400 or 500 grams of polluted oxygen floating around in here. Nothing too detrimental, I would say. Right, this is going to be oxygen, isn't it? And we will have to power it up. Anything else we need to concern ourselves with? Did those eggs ever get delivered? No! Why is nobody scrubbing? They're incubating. They need to be moved immediately. Sweep on. I'm doing that. Get these little eggs down there. The more slicksters we have down here, the more oil we have. The more oil we have, the more power we can make. They're moving it inch by inch, apparently. Seriously, is it that hard for you to pick it up and take it towards the door? Do I have to do, you know, step-by-step containers just to get you assholes to move it? Right, critter egg, larval egg, sweep. It's because, obviously, there's only a limited number of suits, and at the moment the suit has no O2 in it. They're not going to use it. So every so often they'll pick it up and go, okay, I'm good. Oh, I can't go through the door. So they should have put it in here. Yes, good. And then we set this one to be a critter egg. Where is it? Larval. There you go. Let's see if they can get it outside the door. I think there's only 2 eggs in there, isn't there? Let's have a look. They dropped one down here. There we go. That's our last one. Right, somebody picked up an egg. Good. Right, we've got 6 eggs in there. Right, if we were to dump these out then now. And then try and get them into this thing. Can you get that out of the door? Come on. It just needs to get out the door. That's all. They got it like 2 squares. Literally just that's all as far as they managed to get it. Right, what have we got? What's the bet? This is more larval eggs. Oh no, directly eggs. Well, we're having omelets. How many was it? Was it just? Oh, it's 3 of them. Num num num. There you go. Oh, we got it another 2 squares? No, 1 square. Has it actually made it outside yet? Probably not. No, it's... God damn it. Surrounded by idiots. And I have no idea where that last suit went. No, we got 2 suits out here, so yeah. Seriously. Why they can't just move a few eggs? It's not exactly rocket science, is it? No, you're taking it further back. It needs to go that way. We don't make this sweep only. Maybe they'll just stand in the doorway and do it. Go on. They're just bouncing it back and forwards now. This is ridiculous. Oh, 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 oh! Finally! Right, we got... Right, we got a bunch of eggs in there. Let's empty them out. And then these should get shoved down here then now, shouldn't they? Otherwise, we're just going to have some random slicksters floating around on the surface here. What does it look like we're getting eggs delivered? It does. What was it? It was like 12 of them? Right, we've got a bunch of eggs there. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And there's five. Good, right. Yep, they're all here. Good, 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 good. Right. We can actually turn that alarm off then, can't we? We need to shift some of this. Is that still connected up? It is, yeah. We need to move some of this CO2 down into the basement, don't we? Right. Also, we're pretty much out of hydrogen now. Okay. Let's see about connecting this up then. Yeah, because we're moving O2 into there now. We don't want to do that. I mean, it's not the O2 we're producing with the pumps, so I guess it's at least that. Right. And then we change our piping here. Let's put a break in there. We'll turn this back on, we'll pump in. And the water going through, coming in at 24 degrees, leaving at 23. Yeah, it's because there's not a lot of gas in there to actually transfer the heat now. There's still some, and like I said, we are bringing down the temperature in here, surprisingly. It's actually finally working. Alright, we did set this to oxygen as well, yes. So the oxygen should get siphoned off down here, if it wants to work. That Not sure why it's not coming through. It should do. Do we need to do a little bit of plumbing? Right. I'm going to put some pipe work in here. What else do we need to work on? Food's going up. Okay, there's that. Did we... No, we're still slowly going about digging those out. I mean, this thing is... Let's do that. Maybe we should do this the opposite way. So we'll deconstruct you. Deconstruct these bits. That could be just because there's nothing but hydrogen in there. Let's do... Right, we've got a container and a half of hydrogen as far as I can tell. So maybe we don't need to deconstruct this. Let's just try this. Can we tell? There's O2 in that bit of the pipe. Is that going to move any? No, apparently not. Oh no, the pipe's blocked, but yes, because we haven't got an outlet. No, that makes sense, yeah. So if we were to do... No, I completely understand now why that was refusing to work as well. What do we set the gas shut-off to? If we set this now to, I guess, 30 degrees, we should have O2 flow through here. I say we shut this thing off for now. Try and pump some air into here. And see how quickly we can get it to cool down. There's some overloading, okay. We should have enough capacity in this circuit, shouldn't we? I guess it's because these are on as well now. Right. Are they going to go and turn this off? It's coming through at 25 degrees. It's only 700 grams though, it's not a massive amount. So we're going to have like maybe some oxygen issues for a little bit, but I'm not too concerned. And we only have to wait another 9 cycles, is it? 8.6. Okay, right. Did we have anything queued up? Let's... Presuming we have lime. Don't actually have a lot of lime at the moment. Let's refine some iron. No, let's refine some gold. 24 tons, 13 tons. Yeah, let's do some gold. Let's put an order of 12 units in. Machine's still off at the moment. I'm going to wait until we've got like 5 cycles before all our power runs out. Just to be on the safe side. And then... Because I'm just seeing this is starting to fill up, so we're going to have to turn these things back on as well. Though we do have water capacity in here, so maybe we don't have to... could do with doing so. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, we're just filling up in here then now. Oxygen. 2,500. Okay, it's filling up in here. Like 21 degrees, 12 degrees, 20 degrees, 12 degrees. Okay, the average is about 21 degrees. Shall we go around and insulate the rest of this piping? Nudge that up. We've got enough. Let's go 50. Coal, 61 tons. We definitely don't have an insufficient supply. Oh, what can we print? We can grab... Sure. Attack! Immediately. Well, so you escaped somehow, so your lunch as well. No, I'm trying to get the hatch. There you go. Ooh. Where are we at now? Minus 60 degrees. Let's get some more ice collected. 2, 3, 4. Clearly, the salt water isn't freezing. I wonder why that is. There's about 5 kilos... Sorry, 4.5 tons of O2 in here. Reasonably warm, 21 degrees. As opposed to the 27 degrees going through it there. And the water coming in at 25, leaving at 21. So we're still losing 1 degree with that as well. So we will probably either reroute this or just insulate all this piping. Oxygen, 24 degrees. I mean, it seems to be holding steady at about 20 odd degrees. At least at the moment. It'll be a whole other story when we start pushing through our slightly warmer water, won't it? Right. I don't think this water's ever going to warm up. Right. Sorry, cool down any. It's already pretty warm. Oh, we've got some molten lavals in here now. Okay, I'm going to enable you. We'll start producing some more metal and hot water again. Yeah, so the water in the pipes here is about 9 degrees, 5 degrees, 18, 20, 37 degrees, yeah. Gets a bit warmer up at this point, doesn't it? So that's certainly going to warm up. But as soon as it hits this, it should cool down and hopefully by the time it gets up here. So what were we currently up here? 52. Six and a half kilos of oxygen. Well, once the rest of this gets insulated, we'll flip the switch and start pumping again. Like I said, I probably will just insulate all of this. Yeah, let's do that as well. Yeah, we'll do our installation and then we will hopefully have a reasonable amount of oxygen in here. We can start pushing it through at a slightly cooler temperature. Start chilling out the base. The Wheezies are helping keep a cap on that. We never dug up any more Wheezies. Okay. Oh. Water's going through at 42 degrees. 42, 23, 14. Let's see. How much warmer is it in here now? 5 degrees. Considering we got it down to like minus 60. There's been something of a change of temperature, hasn't there? Though, you know, like 28 degrees is certainly a lot cooler than the 50-odd degrees there is up here already, so maybe in the long term it will cool down. Okay, how are we doing with all our insulation? Still these bits here, and still these couple of bits here. And then we can get back to just digging everything out, hopefully. It's been a long road here. Okay, we're running on just these at the moment. God damn it. Why is nobody putting coal in these things or cranking this damn handle? All these things need filling up. I mean, O2 is flowing. You need to put shit in these things before we pass out. Come on. We're basically just running off these two at the moment. There's next to nothing left in the batteries. We've got another 7 cycles to go before we get our gas back. Why is nobody out here doing the things I want them to do? Looks like there was a small boost in power there. Good. Coal's going in the machines. Good job I spotted that. Right. I presume this hasn't got finished off. Oh, no, it... No, almost has. Almost! Just this last little bit. I mean, admittedly, the power is more important at this point. We should really put some more reeds in here, just to take some of the water for now. Otherwise, we're going to start overflowing. Let's not flood the base with piss, shall we? Can you not get through the door? Really? Confused? Much? Right. Did we do our full order? No, not quite. Ah, that's why. Can't do any more at the moment because of this. No, then again, this is another power drain, so let's do... Save all you. Let's not have all the big machines on at once. You gonna go and put that last bit of insulation in? Yeah, good. Right. Okay. That's all that. So if we were to delete you out and connect you up. And whilst we're doing it, we might as well enable this building, because, I mean, we've got 11 kilos of O2 in here at 22 degrees, which is cooler than the 28, 29 degrees that's coming through here. Yeah. Right. Good. Putting coal in there. These are staying powered up. Alright, let's... Right. Hopefully you're pulling the pipe and flipping the switch. Are you going to come and flip the switch? Right. Hopefully the switch is about to get flipped. Or you're just going to run back. Okay, fine. Do your own thing, why don't you? Right, what did we say? Well, the water coming through is certainly cooler somewhat. Well, at least at the moment. I am going to disconnect that bit of piping now. It's going to be a very small puddle. Only a small puddle, though. Okay, right. Hopefully, then, O2 in the pipe is at 20 degrees. This should certainly start cooling down our air going through. 26, 20, 25, 24, 23. We're going to get any lower than 23 degrees? No, it's holding at about 23 degrees. Well, 23 to 24. Okay. And the water coming through. 25 degrees, coming out at 21. If we were to nudge this down further, let's go down to 24 degrees. The pressure in here, still holding at 11. And I'd say excessively hot. No, it's holding at about 21 degrees. 22, yeah. Certainly pleasant and ambient temperature, which should do something for cooling down our base. Hopefully. We just need to squeeze more pressure through. Neil Whitman. Do it somehow increasing the flow. We were to nudge this down all the way to like... Let's go that down to 18. That's where we had it set before, wasn't it? Is that going to help our flow much? Oh, it's a steady 700 now. Okay, right. We are still waiting on this for 4.2 cycles. This... Are we waiting on anything? No, just somebody to come and push the buttons, I guess. Oh, no, 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 no. We disabled it whilst we did that other thing, yeah. And this... Down to 38 degrees, yep. That's fine. Once this comes back online, we will enable this and maybe start crushing some lime. As I say, we got some eggshells, haven't we? We should infinitely hit eggshells. Okay, and the air coming through now. I mean, this is having a negligible effect, isn't it? So something really disappointing happened today. What's left you disappointed? Apart from discovering you're not getting your computer, you know, upgraded tomorrow. And in here, 34 degrees, 33 degrees, 26 degrees. Well, I guess it's just essentially just near the pumps we need to concern ourselves. So 34 and 22. Enable that, because I think we only need to wait for a few more cycles. You Ubered yourself some Mackie D's and had one of the best delivery people deliver it. Went to rate and tip them. App froze, couldn't do it. Oh no! So you actually had a really good delivery, but technology failed you. Well, you said it's the app is relatively new in Tassie, isn't it? So they'll probably put it down to, oh, it's still teething troubles. Sorry for the inconvenience. Water in the pipe, 30 degrees. Why the hell would you Uber yourself food? Seriously, just go out and buy it instead. It's working fine. Was told that the order can be rated later, but it's too late now. The app doesn't work outside of working hours. Yeah, because it is, what? 1 in the morning? Well, I guess 1:30. You'll have to do it tomorrow. The app is just promoting laziness. I mean, how else are you fully got to appreciate, a big fat greasy burger, Bolshak, if you're not going to just sit there and let somebody else push it into your face? Just don't burn off any of the calories. Don't get up to, actually fetch it. You want to just conserve every bit of fat and calorie there is in it. So we are bringing it down very, very slowly. Okay. Okay, I think we can turn off the alarm. All these things are fired up with coal. We've got battery supply. We only have to wait another 3.1 cycles. And then our troubles are over. So we shall go back to, like I said, I guess the main thing is digging this lot out. You need to lose weight. You're 17 stone and lazy, but only on days when I don't have the kids. So, I mean, it's swings and roundabouts. When you have got the kids, then you're burning twice as many calories so that you can take the other days off. Right. Sure, we're taking our break on. You live in a hillside. I thought you were in Australia, not New Zealand. You're not a hobbit. Living in a hillside. While my nearest McDonald's is just down the hill, it's a trek to walk back up. I mean, if it was the other way around, it'd be fine, wouldn't it? You know, you can manage the uphill struggle to go and get your food as long as the downhill is fine. Because that's why it's best if you're looking to move into an area, you find where the nearest pub is, but the pub has to be uphill. It's fine walking to the pub uphill. But you wrote live in, not on. Yeah, anyway, coming back from the pub at, you know, like 11:30, midnight, whatever it is, you want to be walking downhill, don't you? You just want gravity to help move you along. So we got all our gold order shipped. We really don't have a lot of lime at the moment. Apparently there's 12.4 tons of it out there. Go on then, let's do some crushing. Let's do 15 units. Presumably somebody will deliver it. Favourite fish and chip shop in the old town was also uphill, but it was more or less a gradual walk up, not a steep walk. Okay. Almost minus 40. Yeah, because I mean the water in the pipes here is 31 degrees. Yeah, I think we can turn these back on now reasonably safely. You take 30 minutes to get to your nearest fast food place on top of a big hill. Sometimes you just don't want to walk it. Yeah, I mean, the idea behind fast food is its convenience. I mean, if you're going to take 30 minutes to get it, you might as well just go into the kitchen and cook yourself something at that point. $26.5, yeah, so we are bringing it down very, very gently. Walk to uni anyway, so an Uber Eats here and there won't hurt. Though it does probably hurt your bank balance, yeah. Eating into the overdraft just to eat. Right, what we... Yeah, we're trying to prioritize this to dig out. Yeah. I mean, how much in the way of plastics do we have? Manufactured materials. 18 tons of the stuff. So yeah, this should get repaired. If they just want to go and pick it up. What else? O2's flowing all fine here. Nice and chilled. There's a local takeaway shop in your area close that you can walk to it in 20 minutes or so. Chip shop that way is about 10 to 15 minute walk. Trying to think where else we've got. Like McDonald's, Domino's, KFC is about 5 to 10 minutes drive in that direction. So I've got a fish and chip shop within a 10 to 15 minute walk. And then the bigger brand takeouts are within a 5-minute drive. Yeah, okay, I'll turn it on now. Because we're going to get power back from this in 1.5 cycles, yeah. Your local convenience shop is just around the corner, at least 2 minutes walk. Oh, I mean, we've got a small Tesco's about 5 to 10 minute walk away, so that equates to my local convenience store. I mean, it's not one of these tiny corner shop style Tesco's or Sainsbury's or anything like that, but it's well within walking distance if I need to go. It's you know, less than 10-minute walk, so I can go pick up stuff relatively easily. It's not the 24-hour one. That one I do have to jump in the car and walk because that's, you know, it would be a 30-minute walk to get there, and I'm too lazy for that. Jump in the car and walk. Right. So how warm is it getting in here now? Still holding at 20, yeah. Right, the question is going to be what happens when we turn these back on. $53 degrees down here, 52 there. Sure, we'll push the button in a moment. Jump in the car and walk. In what context of what? Was it the going to the 24-hour Tesco's? Going to the one where you're too lazy to walk. Oh, I was saying about it being it'd be a 30-minute walk, or jump in the car. It's like 10-minute drive. That's the one I'm too lazy to walk all the way down to the 24-hour one. Right. Okay. Let's toggle this back on. Have we actually... We must have crushed a couple. Because I did set that to 12 or 15. So we're just waiting for more lime. More fossils. I mean, if I could squeeze a Wheezewort in these, it might also be worth putting that in there. But then you'd have to keep coming in and out to fill it with phosphorus, so that's kind of counterproductive. You could walk that. I had to walk 40 minutes to school and another 40 minutes back almost every day for 2 years. My walk to school was about 25 minutes. We are, like, it is almost turning into, like, 4 Yorkshiremen here. Back in my day, lived in a box in the middle of the road. You had a box. We had to live in gutter. Yeah, these are starting to grow again now. So yeah, we've finally got the water temperature down enough that we can have lice loaf. Yorkshire accents are weird. Does not sound English at all. Okay, so being from the other side of the world, what are like the accents you can like? English accents, well, British accents, I guess. We can mix in the Scots and the Irish there, and the Welsh. What are the ones that you can pick out immediately, and which ones are you a little hazy on? Because I mean, Yorkshire accent is easy to pick up. Welsh is obviously, Scots is, but then you start getting into like Lancashire and Norfolk and things like that. How does that relate, you know, in like Australia? Because I mean, the Australian accent to us, we can't like distinguish between different regions, I would say. Well, I certainly can't. Other people probably could, but your girlfriend's Yorkshire born and bred. She always takes the piss out of me being a southerner. Are you a soft southerner? Is that how she sees you, Noodles? Yeah, they really aren't looking to deliver plastic to this anytime soon, are they? I mean, according to this, we have like 18 tons of the stuff. Shouldn't be too much of a stretch to just go and grab it. Soft Southern and Southern Theory. Yep. Oh, yeah, we have actually got some ice in here. 14 tons at -4 degrees. So we're going to get another cooldown shortly. I'm just wondering if we put some, like, automation in here. I want to, like, a steady flow, but I don't want it all being hot water. What can we do? Your moderator's from Sussex. From what I've gathered from her accent, there's a tiny pause in some words, especially the T's. Tend to speak. But you actually have to listen. I'm on about that, like, instant recognition. I wonder if we put like a delay. So we increase the flow a little, but it's cooler than whatever this would be. Because once we start pushing too much water through, then we're going to start warming it up a little too quickly. And this is just going to push back all the hard work we did. Yeah, we got this down to 26.2 degrees. I mean, it is an improvement. We've managed to kill 11 degrees since the start of the episode. I'm going to run out of power, it looks like. They still haven't come and picked this plastic up. Oh, no, 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 no. Seriously. Why not? I mean, it's just there. You managed to do it for, like, building vents, but for some reason, like, repairing this? Do we just need to replace it? Is it one of these, like, weird bugs where it's easier to deconstruct and rebuild it? Yorkshire you can immediately recognise. Mod's accent is what you said you'd mostly find in London. Have no idea where in the UK Cornwall is. Cornwall, I mean... in Fable. Like, all of the, like, the country bumpkin sound. What happened was... and all that kind of... That's a very kind of Cornish accent. But so, your accent sounds like it's generic English. I mean, I can get away with generic. I will happily take generic rather than sounding like thick Midlands accent. Like I said, I'm not as bad as like a thick Brummie accent. I mean, after hanging around with people like that, you do slip into it kind of easily. But yeah, we'll not do that. Right, yeah, I want to just do this. Let's just rebuild it. We can build it better, faster, stronger. And this should kick in... well, no, this should be on. It just doesn't seem to be erupting in 0.3 cycles. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Somerset gets mixed in with, like, you know, Cornish, Devon, and things like that, doesn't it? I guess also a bit of like the Norfolk accent as well, even though it's on like the other side of the country. It's that like the country bumpkin sound, isn't it? We have the technology. We can rebuild it. Hey, drunk angel. Yes, I mean it's a water pump. It's not the $6 million man, but I will be quite happily. The fact that it's been like a job to do for God knows how long. It's just easier just to rebuild the thing now because they can't be asked to fix it. At least rebuild it. Can't remember the words where you say slight T is used. But basically, if she were to say the name Chastity, it would be Chastity. Okay. If that makes sense. Kind of. Okay, well, I'm gonna hope that 53 degrees isn't going to be too warm to, like, disrupt our carefully balanced temperature flow. Unless could I put a sensor? It'd be plumbing, wouldn't it? Can we do a liquid thermosensor? probably about here. Actually, we just put it at the end of the ladders. Sure. Eating a bagel. Okay, yeah. Dropping a T is a very English thing. In a lot of, like, the regional accents, I would say. Unless you're doing received pronunciation. This is the voice of the BBC. Every single syllable must be pronounced correctly. We're going to do automation, yeah. Oh, shit. That's what I want. I'm feeling we're going to have like a delay and a knot probably in here. So if we clear out a bit of this. We'll put a buffer in and a knot. Oh, and I disconnected a pipe. It wasn't an important pipe, that's okay, but we'll put it back anyway. Yeah, so I was going to do... We'll put a knot and a buffer in. Why not pick up my buffer? Wire this up. Right. So water's coming through at 20. So we'd basically say if it's anything over 22 degrees or something like that, what are we comfortable with as our, like, water supply being? Really, I want it under 20 degrees. And it's going to take a while longer before we... Because we're killing about 4 degrees at a time until we start pushing through the water through the system here at less than 24. Anyway, we should be moving gas now, shouldn't we? We are indeed. Good. So slowly fill up our tanks. We could put in a... How are we doing with our crushing of lime? Ah, we must have done a full order. Okay, good. Let's get some steel on the go then, shall we? We have 140... Okay, so we can do 12 units. We could do 14, but yeah, we'll just do 12 units. Let's start off with 9. Let's not push too much hot water through the system as well. Oh, why did the power go out? Ooh. I mean, theoretically, because we got it on a... Why isn't these getting juiced? Ooh, I know, because we haven't got power to that. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's more of a drain on the system, but we should let through a load of hydrogen, which will top these up. Which should increase our charge. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to put another battery in here. We could put one more battery in, store a little extra juice. Just a little one, I think, in fact, would be enough. Still pretty warm in the base. Well, around the extremities it is. Throwing in all these Wheezeworts has helped cool down a mass of it. Still didn't pick up any more, have we? God damn it. But at least our failsafe was working. When there wasn't any air flowing, it connected it to the grid immediately to help power up. Water's coming through at 20. Oxygen's coming through at 25, which is still coming down. Yeah, because we had it at 37 originally. Okay, let's... No, not the tile. The pump. Enable the building. Because it's... Yeah, it's disconnected at the moment. So, our sensor is... If the temperature is below... No, because we've got a NOT gate. The temperature is... I've got to do the maths now, because we put a NOT gate in there. Wait. We're getting green signal come through. Well, we should be having a green signal go through if they actually connect the thing up. Got uni stuff due in 2 hours, and it's awful. The website I have to use is so limited. As in, you've got to, like, hand in some reports type stuff, and the like the administration angle of like the utilizing the website is horrible, or just finding like references and that. Right, so we should begin off a red signal. Yeah, if the temperature is above 18 degrees, we turn it into a knot. If we were to make it 20 degrees just to test the system, and then we put a buffer of 30 seconds on it. I'm using an app designing website. I can't copy and paste, so I have to individually make each thing over and over. Ooh! Okay. So I think our green signal should be at 18 degrees. Because until this comes down, it won't... Basically need it to hit 18 degrees, then we'll allow some water through on a 30 seconds interrupt with the buffer. And at this rate, we'll probably get down to that point soon. Certainly if once this ice melts. -3 degrees, yeah. So that's going to come down soon, so yeah. We're in an ideal position to test this. -20 degrees. Are we moving water through then? Or have we moved some water through? I guess we did. Let's make some more lime. Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. You put the lime in. Let's do 18. And we are approaching 4 o'clock. So are we getting to a point where, okay, it's time to think about taking our coffee break? And probably... Ooh, we've got so many slicks. Well, they're all mingling around here now, which is nice. Is this disabled? No, that they should come and do the... that now. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yes, coffee break time. And then in the second half, we can actually take a look at the Outer Worlds. And get our RPG on. And pretend we're playing Fallout. Right. This still needs to get done, doesn't it? I think this could actually be on a 60-second. But we just need this last bit of wiring doing. And we can at least figure out whether the system's working or not. Anybody going to come and deliver this for us? So, are we filling up the tanks? It doesn't seem to be squirting out a lot of gas now, does it? 302 grams a second. Eruption every 622 seconds. No, eruption period 622 seconds every 952 seconds. Eruptions in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop. Yeah, it ain't pumping out as much as it used to. Let's just say it that way. Right, okay. We got a cable connected. We need to wait for the water to come through at a slightly chilled. I mean, yeah. It would need to come through at like 21 degrees, wouldn't it? Which is possible once all this melts. Minus 2.9. Are we putting the hammer down until this melts? Go on then. Let's see how quickly this is melting at the fastest speed. Also, it does look like somebody dropped some ice. We seem to have a puddle in the basement. Let's get this mopped up. Looks like it may take a while yet. I mean, we could make some ice sculptures and see if they help improve the melt somewhat. It looks like they dropped a lot of ice down here, in fact. It's taking them a while to clean it up. Yeah, it's taking an awful long time to clean it up, apparently. I'd like to just empty this. We are on sweep, yeah. Yeah, because our water supply is coming through cooler and cooler each time, as is our air supply. 25.6. Wow, down to 16 to 22 degrees here. 32. It's not cooling down as much over on this side, but it's still something, I guess. Temperature around here is 54, 57 up here. Okay, it's getting warmer at that bit. Minus 40 degrees. How are we doing with... Oh, well, we set an order of 15. It's going to take a while then to get that lime, apparently. So, yeah, I think it's coffee break time. We haven't achieved much today because I've just been, you know, banging my head against the wall trying to get this system running smoothly. But at least the air going into the base is a good 11, 12 degrees cooler than it was. And it's still pretty warm in base, though. Thankfully, the Wheezeworts are helping deal with that somewhat. Our reservoir's going down, but it's the sacrifice to, you know, at least get some cooler water into the system. Colder water means colder air. And what do we get to print? We will take some fresh water, sure. Yeah, I mean, this is a full, like, 21 degrees warmer, so once this does trigger, which it should do soon, I would imagine. It's still doing, like, 20 degrees. Might also just because the base is warm. It's warming up as it comes through. How about we throw a tester in here then? Go on then. Let's do 22. Right, so sending a green signal. We're going to pump some water. And then we'll reset this back to, if I can click on the damn thing. There you go. Put this back down to 18. And that should carry on running for another 60 seconds. But since we're on super fast speed, that will take no time at all. Yeah, it's about halfway there. No, there it's off. Right. And the water coming through 21. 20. 18. It's actually cooled down some. $32, $20, $19. I suppose because it was the slower flow. Had a chance to cool down quicker. So this might actually work now. Let's try 19 then. Let's see. Because occasionally we've dropped 19. Come on. Are we going to get that low? Looks like a no. I guess 20 is the lowest we ever drop. Yeah, so our water's coming through at about 53 degrees. As it enters here, 53 degrees. Sorry, still not had chance to even see if there's a way of doing the video effects with Slob's Fluffy. Coming out at 19.6, so we're killing 30 odd degrees. I mean, it's not a massive amount of water being pushed through. Don't worry, I let everybody know on the Discord when I have figured it out. I mean, if anybody knows of a way to get, like, chat commands to work with slobs as opposed to OBS Studio, do by all means tell me. Though I feel like that's a homework project for the weekend. My main thing this week was at least getting the software set up so that, you know, I could record and stream and we got the audio balance right and all that kind of thing. Yeah, temperature's holding at 20... Yeah, we've gone up now. So this means we should have a kill signal going through now. So this should shut down shortly. Dead. Right. So we're not going to pump through anymore. We'll put back to on-off with this. So if I can bring this down, I think 18 degrees is our sweet spot. That will probably give us what we need. But I think we've like dialed in the settings we want and need now. So this feels like a good point to chuck a save in here. And go take our break. And when we come back, we are venturing out into space to check out the outer worlds. So yeah, let's jump on back to the main. And of course, we will take a proper break. Time to stretch the legs, grab a caffeinated beverage of some sort, and get everything prepped for the second half. If it wants... This is the problem now. We're like 740 odd cycles in. With the mods as well, and a lot of excavation. Loading times are getting there. Yeah, 742. So yeah, let's chuck a mark in this bit.